How do you create a successful email marketing campaign? Is it copy, audience, timing, or frequency? That's a great question, and I think anyone who is experienced is going to say it's all of those, and probably a few more factors as well. So from the top, is it copy? Yeah, of course, it's copy. That's what the people are reading. That's what they're replying to. That's what they're engaging with. And your email marketing copy has to do a few things right away. Step one, it has to get delivered to the inbox, which means it can't be overly spammy. It can't be overly long. It can't have too many links, outbound links, or spammy keywords, or it's going to go right to the junk folder. And obviously that's not doing you any favors. From there, it has to, once it gets opened and gets to the inbox, it has to grab attention. You have 3 to 5 seconds, it is, on average, before a reader loses interest in your cold email. You have to remember, they don't know who you are. They're not familiar with you. They don't owe you anything. So if you don't have something engaging or competent to tell them, to get them to keep reading, they're going to leave. They're going to go away. They're not going to come back. So it has to get delivered, has to get opened. It has to create a sense of engagement so you continue reading. Now, once the user's reading, it still needs to establish credibility. So this person's never heard of you, right? It's a cold email. Then they have to create a sense of like a call to action. It has to be a compelling call to action because you've already solved a problem or a solution that this company needs, and you're the savior, right? So the email copy has to hit several key marks, and they're not easy to do. From there, the timing, of course. I think that's pretty straightforward. I've done a lot of A/B tests, over 240 A/B tests, and the timing is one of the least important, especially from what you generally see across the board. Everyone says Tuesdays and Thursdays, but then everyone reads that and starts emailing on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? So then you realize, okay, maybe it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because everyone else is doing the Tuesday, Thursday thing. So it's really variable, and no day expressive or explicitly stands out more than another day. I would break up your sends throughout throughout all 5 business days of the week, and then do follow-ups even on Saturday and Sunday. I've seen really good results with follow-up emails hitting on a Saturday or Sunday, because a lot of times these busy people you're reaching out to, they have more time on a Saturday or Sunday to actually, dive into the email, say, oh, shoot, yeah, I didn't reply. Here you go, and give you some more information. Now, the frequency, of course, there's a fine line in frequency, it being enough to create attention and make sure that they're aware of you and your service, but not too much to become spam and then they hate you, right? So I wouldn't send 2 emails unreplied in the same day. I'd never do that. Even those clever ones, they don't work. Like, oh, shoot, sorry, I forgot to mention XYZ. Everyone knows that's trash. And now they didn't reply to your first email. They're sure as shit not going to reply to your second one. Come on. Haven't seen good results from that at all. Outside of that, the copy, the audience, the timing. Oh, the audience, I skipped that. When you're talking about an audience, you're going to want to make sure you're targeting a specific group of people that's relevant to your message. You know what I mean? If you're reaching out to accountants and offering them a streamlined solution for their payroll management, that's probably like more of an HR solution, right? It just doesn't mix. So with your message, it has to, of course, be appealing to the specific audience. And I have to plug b2bdataguy.com. If you're looking for an audience to reach a B2B list, use this service. Highly recommend. And while I'm on the topic, email monks. So if you're researching this question, how do I create successful email marketing campaign? Is it copy, timing? You might want to invest in someone to create amazing content and copy for you, as opposed to winging it yourself. I mean, you've already invested in a platform, probably invested in the email marketing list to reach out to. I would recommend Email Monks as a service if you're just kind of getting going here, and you're looking to get an email marketing campaign up and running. But, that being said, try it out. There's also the Academy, which we put together. It's compromised of hundreds of different, campaigns that we analyzed internally for our clients, and then found out what works, what doesn't work, the subject lines, the calls to action, the time of day, the personalization tags, all that stuff is in here. It just takes some time. You can do it. Anyone can, but if you don't have the time, effort, or ambition to get your own campaign together, there's resources out there that'll still make email marketing a very successful tool for you. You can kind of take your hands off, and that's how I would, that's how I proposition that going forward. And best of luck.